driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. Without you, driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. Without you, driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. Without you, driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. Without you. You do this thing when you bite your lip. Without you, driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. Without you, driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you.
again. Didn't unmute the microphone. Hello everybody and welcome back for another Saturday night on Satisfactory. So a little bit early today because my stomach is not a happy bunny. So we're going to see how the evening goes. Hashtag blame Mr. Smith. But welcome in there, Mr. Oz, and it's the Maddie. Hope you've all been behaving yourselves today. Let's have a look on here. The last time I played this was Sunday afternoon, and what I did was the thing that we were supposed to do during the stream, in that during the stream we were going to go and travel around the map and hook up all of the geothermal nodes. We don't technically need the extra power, but I thought it would just get them done, and then that's it, done. Or the power's all linked into the grid. We made the mistake of taking this vehicle with us, and we spent most of the time getting trapped and dying in the fog of doom. However, I forgot we had this one here, this cool little car here. Evening royalty, welcome in. Just checking, yeah, there's fuel in the back of there. Let's hop in here. I tried this. This vehicle is so much better. I love the way that, well, as we're driving around, you see the suspension keep moving up and down and stuff. It's just brilliant. But I did. I drove back around the map the other day. Evening CG as well. Welcome in. I drove around the map, and I've now hooked up every single geo plant, like thing, whatever the hell they're called. So we have ludicrous amounts of power. I even turned off the coal generators, and everything still ran. Every single geothermal node on the map is now part of the power grid, which is also part of another problem that we may address today. I don't know. It might not be a good time to do it just yet, because break. What I would like down the road is somewhere where we have a central power distribution center. So everywhere that generates power will feed into a single point, and then will then go out to all the different factory zones, we'll say. And then from that central hub, I'll then have the ability to turn any farm on and off, and restrict power from any source. So, so it'll be the coal plants, the diesel plant, and the geothermal. At the minute, everything is all kind of like meshed together, so everything has got power. But ideally, I would like a central control hub room where I can turn everything on and off. That's the goal. But we should have taken this vehicle last week. I'm driving up here. I don't know where we're going. Ooh. Oh, the bees. I haven't got enough ammunition to deal with the bees right now. I did, whilst doing all the geoplants, I did pick up quite a few of the brain slugs. Oh, is that one over there? Never saw that brain slug. We might as well grab that slug whilst we're here. Should be able to fly across there. Was it a brain slug? No. Limestone. Never mind. So what sort of trouble you guys been causing today then? What sort of mischief have you been up to for the weekend? Ooh, bugger. Radiation levels? Is there some uranium here or something? We should maybe think about doing that. Actually, we could bring a miner up here, and we could get the other, because there's on top of that ridge there's another source of stuff that begins with a B. So we could pipe that in there, and that'll help us with the other productions that we need to do today.
Message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Oh, slide out of the way. Looks like their rotate did shop and had a pasty. Is that the special one? Has Chrissy been flirting with those girls again? fell asleep in the bath, the usual. I'm feeling a bit rubbish today. Hope you're feeling a bit better soon there. I'm not brilliant myself right now. I was fine up until the point where we had wet tea. And now I feel like I'm going to be sick. The sausages and the... we had like basically a fry at breakfast for tea. And it ain't sitting very well. We should have definitely taken this vehicle last week. Trying to see where the power lines are. The power lines somewhere around here. Because once I find them, we can follow them. Ooh, bugger. Nope. Don't flip it. So the rotate, whole foot body feels weak and balance feels off. Get yourself lying down with Mr. Socks. Tell Chrissy to bring you some a cup of tea. Break. Oh, there's so many bees. Yeah, I think I've got enough ammunition. Reload. Are you at work tonight as well, Royalty? Reload. Oh, you just answered that just as I've asked it. Yes, Royalty, you can straight away have a sick note. I could do one myself at the minute. If I have to suddenly burst onto the be right back screen, it's because I'm going to go and chuck up sausages and black pudding and... Oh, look, there's the power lines. Found them. I ran all of this along on foot most of the way. Alright, I can't go that way, Oh yeah, that goes to that single plant, that's okay. This is the main line. There's basically now a loop that goes all the way around the map. Because of the geo thing down there, you can just see where the line split. But basically I've got a big circle of power all the way around the whole map now, so if we choose to build anything anywhere, technically there's not too far of a distance to go to like hook a power cable up to the main grid. There's always somewhere. Evening, Chrissy, welcome in. What trouble are you getting yourself up to? We were just saying that you have to go and get Royalty a cup of tea, but then find out that she's at work, so you have to fill a flask, jump in the car. Oh, here we go. Here's another one of the geoplants. Oh, hang on. I need to access this road, actually. There's a break in one of the power cables. Unfortunately, I can't tell quite which one it is. That was why I think my subconscious wanted me to drive around the map. Oh. Nope. There we go. Flip it. Oh. I'll probably drive around here, I'd imagine. I kind of like just went in straight lines between all the geothermal hotspots. There's some nice terrain up here, though. Not really good for building factories on, but it's quite nice anyway. Autosave. Oh yeah, this is the bit that has the sudden drop. Maybe this is where the break in the line is. That's definitely connected to there. Oh, bugger. That's connected to there. Yeah, they're all definitely connected. I say somewhere there was definitely a break in the line. What's here? Yeah, that's got a power cable running off it. You have to backtrack this entire thing, just follow the line. Because when I hooked up a secondary like bit of the power system, it then all there's some other generators that then hooked into the network. So there must be a gap somewhere. Maybe this is in the death swamps. Which I'm not really sure I want to go into them. Yeah, the last thing I saw you type there, Chrissy, was evening, everybody. Is it broken again? This power line's alright. Let's just check where we are on the map. Yeah, we're here. I know there was some glitches in chat yesterday. Because it kept on resetting. Come on, we can make it. Yeah. Junior swiped away Twitch, so I didn't see if it did or didn't go. Well, evening, Chrissy, evening, Junior. Okay, this power line looks like it goes all right. It must be down in the death swamps where there's a break in the lines. Am I reloaded? I am indeed reloaded. Just follow the line into the abyss here. Ooh, right, I'm going to break the two cables here. Oh yeah, because that one goes over there, doesn't it? Yeah, because there's a geo thing over there, but to be honest, if there's... Ooh. Go to sleep. Yeah, this swamp as well, when I tracked through it, putting the power cables in, I was attacked by hordes of exploding spiders. I'm not going to check. Actually, I will check one power. No, I won't need to. I won't need to check one power line that way because that's just one line. That can't be where the glitch is. Oh, hang on. Don't have enough fuel. I'll have that though. So what sort of trouble you've been causing then today there, Chrissy? Have you been a good boy today? Oh, you just answered the question that's put there before as well. I've been flirting with the bakery ladies today. Yep, that's exactly what I said you'd have been doing when Roti said that you'd have been for the pasties. I don't know, you can't take him anywhere, can you? Yeah, these are on the grid. That power line goes over there. That's going up to the one that I said was over there. Okay, let's go this way into spider territory. That has a power line coming out of it. Come on, we can get it. Yes. Yeah, quick welcome in there, mate. Everyone, he is never troublemaker.
Comply.
Oh, bloody! I'm going to change the autosave because every 5 minutes it just lags out so much. Was it as long as you get a pasture out of it? I couldn't. Wasn't planning on going today, but my grandpa talked me into it. That's what this afternoon I was actually just thinking. 'Cause I hadn't asked you for a couple of weeks. How are they doing? Are they still recovering nicely? Are you still looking after them in there each day as well? There. Handy them only being within throwing distance of you. Right, I'll grab this before the exploding spiders jump out.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
What looks like something. Oh no, that's something different. Oh look, there's no bluey over there. Quickly before the death spiders come out. Oh, is he all right there then, Chrissy? Is he had to go back in? Can I see? Actually, I haven't broken the line yet here either. It's still running smooth. What's up there? And dementia's getting worse. Oh, hang on, 2 seconds. Let's get to safety. How safe as this place gets. Sorry, what was that there? The I think Grab's still isn't right. He you're hoping he hasn't broken anything. You take him back into the hospital there. I know what it's like as well with the dementia, and I can never remember the name of the exact condition as well. It would have been such a while ago, but I probably mentioned before in the stream, like my nan, you go and visit her, and you kind of like wind up having like the same conversation, like 5 or 6 times over. They sort of like forget that you've come in. So I know what that's like with that. As long as you're looking after them, keeping them out of trouble. Yeah, it's the same here. Luckily, yeah, she remembers Junior. That's the important thing. I remember like watching a documentary years ago, and they were discussing. Nothing on there. They were discussing. Like so, you got like you got the kids, the parents, and like the grandparents, and you find that it's the grandparents who end up being like the troublemakers and causing all the mischief with the kids and acting like kids themselves, whilst the parents are trying to be the grown-ups. Trying to be all well behaved. I would have thought there would have been something up here. Oh, unless there's something over there. Right, let's just see if we can jump over this one. Ooh. Come on, can we just get that grass? Oh, not good, not good. Oh, that didn't go well. Which is pretty much the only person that she constantly remembers now. But you'll have to take Junior around on the regular. Just play and cause mayhem with him. So I need a holiday. Yeah, I agree. I need a holiday as well. Also need a stomach pump as well. That's a different thing altogether. Oh, did I go through this radioactive zone? Oh, it goes a couple of times a week to play. That's good. You didn't have my cooking, did you? No, we had breakfast for our like tea, and we had like like a fry up with like sausages, black pudding, hash browns, and what have you. And oh, I feel sick. It's not good. Right, that power line goes there. That thing just raining fire on us there. I can't find the break in the line. Have you guys seen where the break in the line is? You want to fry up now. Right, Chrissy, you need to get that ready for when Royalty comes back home from work. Are you picking up Royalty tonight? Because if not, then you've got no excuse to have it all ready in time for Royalty's return. Was that Junior had a sausage roll today in most of your quavers? Oh, I can remember the last time I had any of those. As I keep saying, I've still been good. I've not had anything at all like that since March. I didn't really eat crisps anyway, to be honest, because I find crisps very disappointing. It says salt and vinegar on the packet, but I'm yet to find one that has actually good salt and vinegar taste. But I suppose never now, because I don't eat any of it full stop. These. Oh, that was close. Does this thing emit the radioactive stuff? Was it you wouldn't trust Chrissy to cook it? Okay, this line goes to here. So somewhere there is a break in the network, and I'm also realizing that if we do find this break in the network, I haven't got any materials on me to fix it. We'll be able to write it down. Right, this is the original. This is the first geoplant that I set up, because this is right next to base. I say right next, but it's like 2 kilometers away or something. That's hammering away. That one's bolted into there, and then this is now the original path. Because when I connected this wire here to here, and I clicked on here, there was a spike in power. So I don't know where the other ones are, because the other ones are connected via the loop on the northwest, which connects to the geode farm. Where's the power cable? I need to follow the power cables back to base. Uh-oh. I can't see any of the power cables. Can you? Oh, there they are. We're right around a big circle. So I have Junior tonight, so not getting Royalty. Normally he's out partying tonight, isn't he? Normally. That like gets more nights out than all of us combined. Hit that power line. We'll just keep following the power lines. Eventually we'll get back to base. I haven't seen a single break in the lines. It was just a glitch in the matrix, maybe. As I said, I will eventually rip up every single power line so that we can have one power hub where all the different types of power will come in on their own independent lines. Yeah, we're almost back at base. There's the crater. But you know what? Since we're almost back at base, put a few of them in there. And follow the power lines. Oh, there's a copper thing right here as well. That could be handy. Okay, we're almost at the... Oh, come on. Almost back at base, and then we'll decide. I'll have a think about what we're going to do next. Was there a rotate mine down's not... That's not very well... Hang on, I'll just stop there so I can read it. And that's not very well as well, and Mum's been working, so we've had him home tonight. It's not good. We're all bloody knackered at the minute. Is that what you were saying earlier on? Was it, is it with all the coughing like what we've had as well? I was like, well, when we were playing Stardew the other day, I couldn't count the number of times I had to wave my hand over the mic here to mute out the coughing for you. I didn't want to deafen you with it. But to the whole family, Chrissy and Royalty, you're gonna have to send our love over to them. They need to all get themselves all better. So I'll let you know Monday if I'll be there for some multiplayer. No worries, no worries, Chrissy. I'll leave it as the default one, and then just whichever game that you'd like to play, if you're free to play it, just scream. you that'll get me words out. You choose the game, Chrissy. if you're free, that is. Enough for it. Was that CGG? He's fit and healthy. Would you mind like divvying up some of that with us? We're all suffering. I think I'm the only one doing all right down here. Yeah, so I'm trying so hard not to cough the whole time. Then as soon as we were off, as soon as we ended the call, that was it. Cough our insides up. Right, I'm just going to park this car up here, and then we're going to have a little rummage. Was that it's about even to sit on your backside all day. Oh, I've only had the time. Play with my girls outside as well. Tomorrow as well. The cover of the enclosure for the girls, we're replacing it tomorrow. Because it's full of holes and the girls are getting like soaked and it's like a bog in there when it rains. We'll find them able to put some money together to be able to get a replacement. We're going to keep the old one on there, but we're going to like put the new one on top, so it'll be like double layer. And hopefully it'll prevent the excess wear from the joints on the new one. That's my theory. And I've been installing lights in it as well, like the solar powered lights. They're actually really good. I got them in the sale on Amazon the other day. These little solar lights. Normally when you get the solar lights, I automatically expect them to be rubbish. But these are actually really good. They're really bright and they last all night. And for this time of year as well, for the last all night. So they're rotating. I might be off. They messed up my working holidays, so they're still not sorted that out for you yet. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Oh, look at all the stuff. All the stuff here just flowing in. I can't wait until, it's going to take a long time, but to have this as a big distribution centre sort of thing here, like a transportation hub for everything that we make. Well, let's go and see. I've not really been on this week. There's 2 tickets, but we'll take the tickets just whilst we're standing here, and then we'll go upstairs and we'll dispose of our special stuff. Oh, we all curled up with little Mars now. Which of the kittens was it, Royalty, that you put on the camera the other day when we were chatting? I know we had Mr. Socks, but which was the one that was like fighting back and playing? Put them in there. Put them in there. I'll convert those and I'll put that in there. Organics. Organics goes in there. Crafting bench. Was it Neptune? Was it that was playing? That's not bad. We got 7 shards from just doing that little like lap, trying to find the broken bit. Why have I got 2 steel beams in my inventory? Okay, let's just go outside and dump the rest of the stuff, and then we're going to have a look in the other hub. So he's a proper snuggle bug. Oh, Chip certainly is with me as well at the minute. She's tucking her head under my jacket when we're sitting in the garden. And well, you're sure already presses herself up against us. Oh, I so much want to do another garden stream with you. Once we get this new cover on. Right, there we go. So I've got fuel for the jetpack. I have both of those. And I have some homing rounds. This thing's working away here. We have more power than we're ever going to need right now for any of our factories. Let's jump down to the hub and we'll see, because we only have 2 milestones to pay. Oh, and we have to appease the mighty elevator. Okay, so we maybe just want to have a look at fused frames today and see if we can generate them. So how are you making fused frames? Right, supercomputers, 100 supercomputers, and the pipes. We've got the pipes. That's not a problem. Supercomputers might be an issue, but we can do those. Opening codex. Add. Edit list. What did I say? What 100? That should be doable. We must have 200 computer around. I may have used them up though. That's the question. Because what we'll do is, before we do anything, I'll set the machinery to make 100 supercomputers. Then it's done. Oh yeah, we've got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we should make a few more. We should make 150 supercomputers. No, but straight 200. Yeah, that'll do. Those of you that can't see, I have my shopping list on the side of the screen. Okay, we want 400 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 600 of these. Oh, this might be where we fall over. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a shit ton of plastic. Got to convince my sister's husband to keep one of the kittens. She's a gorgeous kitty. What are you talking about? One? You're getting all five. We discussed this. Granted, you weren't at the meeting, Chrissy, but you know that's if you can't attend the meeting when it's called, there's nothing more I can really do to help you there. What's that there? Neptune constantly wakes me up in the night by nibbling my ear, purring away, and wrapping himself around my neck every single night. He wants a cuddle. Right, let's fire up the computer machine because it'll make supercomputers in the background, just so that they're being produced. We haven't got a proper factory, but this is like my manual one, so I just gather the resources from the other doodad. And oh yeah, in here. Yeah, this is the one for the supercomputers. So we get a spare 50 out of this one anyway. Plastic. Thingy what's it? Doodads. And those. Evening JD, welcome in. Mr. Turn Up there, royalty. And what was that there, Chrissy? I don't like meetings. They're planning on doing another thing. Oh, tell them to bugger off. It's too far. Got to say I have no car. Yeah. I'll write your car a stick note. Chrissy, I'll make a forged fake failed MOT certificate for you. And Soundscape there, welcome in there as well, mate. What was that there as well? Face to face, what kind of monsters are you working with, Chrissy? But welcome in, guys, and we're on Satisfactory again tonight. We have no real plan or clue what we're doing, but what could possibly go wrong? What sort of trouble have you guys been causing then today? Let's have a look on here. I could really do with this miner, the miner level 3, but yeah, we need the 100 computers, and we also need to work out how to make. We need to work out how to make fused. Thingy, what's it? I got a feeling there's something to do with nitrogen gas, just sort of being unlocked at the same time. A resource rail and a resource well pressurizer. What's that do? Can be placed on the resource well to activate it by pressurizing the underground resource. Once activated, the resource subnode. What? Oh, alright, I get it right. That's a subnode then. Resource well extractor. Okay, so I have to place this down, does that mean? And I have to place those around it? Because whenever I've seen those resource things, they've had like a handful around it as well there. Was it there all this talking of coughing, and now it's starting to have a coughing fit. Hashtag blame Trissy. Also, I know JD horrible. They keep going on wanting us to go back. No. You don't want. No one wants to go back to the office. Look at how good congestion is now on the roads. Now that no one has to, you don't have to spend like an hour of your day traveling somewhere. You get that extra hour back for yourself. Oh, Kazmo, welcome in there, mate, as well. And glad I have no symptoms of COVID yet. Hope you're feeling better than where the rest of us. We're all down with the bloody plague. Not the plague, but just like coughing and pain and. You've got the lucky one. But welcome in as well, there, mate. I'm gonna have a little look through the thing and see if we can figure out how to make. Oh no! I've got to press this button, haven't I? And it's fused. Fused modular frame. A fused modular frame requires one of those, 50 of them, and 25 units of nitrogen gas. What does this all go into? A blender. What's a blender? Do we have a blender? Go to production if we do. Blender. Yeah, no, there's the ins and there's the outs. Well, we're going to have to make one of these somewhere and see what it's all about. Hey, want some fresh eggs from the girls? Our little babies. Got a full set today. It's not every day at the minute where we're getting like all four from the little babies. Once we get the new cover on the enclosure tomorrow, definitely. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's cold as long as it's not raining. We'll do a garden stream. See how big those little babies are getting. So I hope stays symptom free. Yep. I'm gonna gather up some resources to try and build whatever this thing is. I don't know how many of these need. I'm just gonna go with this, and we'll get some materials to make some pipes. And we'll go and see if we can find one of these nitrogen things. Oh, I'll need that as well, actually. Come to think of it, I'll need some of that. I'll need some of that. Don't let me forget I need rods. Rubber? Get my words out again. JD, thank you so much, JD, again there. JD gifting a sub there to start again. to Calzone there. But once again, thank you so much there, JD. You're absolutely amazing. Absolute madman as well. But thank you so much there, JD. I never know how to quite thank you guys, but thank you so much there. All of you. These are all complete and utter nutters. Was there my primary school had chicks graduated before they matured. Oh, I love my little girls, but we do garden streams as well there. So you can see them. You can have a little flick through them over on the YouTubes if I can find the button. There it is. Somewhere down the bottom of that page when you land on it is the playlist with like, I don't know, like 20 garden streams over the last like 2 or so years. And Samwise, welcome in there as well. Oh, hang on. Oh, that was almost a bad one. Oh, yeah, almost lost my tea. What sort of trouble you've been causing today then Samwise? Oh, I wanted pipes, didn't I? What do you mean? Which is pipe? Is it plastic? Plastic and these things. I'll take 2 sets off. And I would like some of these. And some steel. I'll take some plastic. Oh, hang on, I've still got the shopping list for the computers here. Edit list. Just need 50 motors now. Ooh, do we have 50 motors? Oh, we do. Spot on. Hey, I think we've got everything. We just now need to go and find one of these resource nodes. Let's go. No trouble, just made it home. Laundry time now before work. I mean, Frodo hasn't done any work this week whilst you've been away. You can't get the staff, can you? Back it up, back it up. What's that? If I can figure out how to set everything up, I can space range it. We can do a. Ooh, crashed. Yeah, we also need to. We need to play Stardew again there as well. If you had with any of that rotate, just scream. Send Frodo to the shed. It's like, no, we didn't. You didn't come over and do the laundry. I know. I say you gotta get the staff, Samwise. We're gonna drive up to the whatchamacallit farm because somewhere around there is the nitrogen. I vaguely remember being it close by. Can I get under there? Oh, come on, squeeze under, squeeze under. Come on. Power. I've been confined to my room for 3 days. Not as insane as I you're working on it though, yeah? Oh, you know, it's probably going to be safer if I just dismantle that and take it with us. You're working on the madness though. Or they're like sliding meals like through a hole in the door kind of thing. keeping you isolated. Nitrogen gas. Oh, it's this way. I thought it was a bit further north. So, yeah, send him your weight and get him for your mountain of laundry as a penance. Yep. So I reckon it's 500 meters this way. Oh, please don't be on top of one of these things. Actually, map. Right, the map's expired. Let's just do another scan. And as a bonus, Rhoda, you can even do the dishes. Right, it must be on top of here. 300 meters. It instantly creeps up on you. You don't notice the madness until it's too late. Was it not being allowed near my kitten? Oh, have you got a little kitten as well? Oh, you have to share some pictures in the pet land thing. If you've got a kitten, we have to see the kitten pictures. Like 155-ish meters this way. Oh, it's going to be on top of there, isn't it? You just know it's going to be on top of there, don't you? Yeah, we're circling it and we're staying the same range. Urgh. And smack. Is it you never survived being away from the kittens, royalty? No. Little babies. Did I ever share the pictures on Discord of the cats that we used to have? Sally, Minty and Susie. I've only got a couple of pictures of them. I can't remember if I shared them. I'll try and see if I can dig them out. I know they're on one of these drives, and I'll share them. Samwise, I will just to have him and talk him. It was me on my that's right. The last photo of Sam Fencer before the snow the snow falls. Oh yeah, you'll be getting plenty of that up your way as well, won't you? What do I want to press V? You want to press V? Ah, it's that way. Oh, I don't have any materials to build a ramp. Come on, just make it the green. Oh. Yeah, it's right on top of here, isn't it? Ooh. A glitch in the terrain. I feel like I need my gun out. So I'm guessing this is the place. Okay, how does this work then? So that must be the big one. And then the little things must go on those smaller ones. Right, let's just see if we can figure out how this works then. So yeah, that'll only snap to there. Okay. Where does it output? Let's just try building a smaller one, see what that does. You need to place this on active tracking satellite node. Alright, how do we go about doing that? Do I just provide power? What does this thing do? Pressurized well. I'm confused. What's it there? Oh, you should share the pictures as well there. Oh, we sent some pictures, right? 2 seconds. Discord, do I have it open? Let's do. I'm a little spy. Little Neptune. Little Mars. Look at that little face. And the big boy, look at that sleepy head there. Oh, look at that fluff ball. I love that look on the little face. Little babies. That's the look of what do you want kind of like expression. Oh, it's beautiful babies. Oh, the fluff balls. Oh, beautiful little babies. I love that picture. Watching the birds from the window. Beautiful kittens. There's always kittens like knocking around here as well, but unfortunately I can't like pet them to encourage them because I don't want them anywhere near me girls. But love the babies. Was it she got stuck on a coat hook and had to take a picture? Anyone know what we're doing with this? Do I have to provide power? Oh, I didn't bring any bloody concrete. Definitely a hashtag blame Chrissy. So there's a really old cat that lives down the road from us who you're obsessed with. Does he come in and speak to you when you're walking home? We called him Old Man Cat for ages. We found out his name is Jerry. He's 11 and a half year old, and his ears were removed because they thought he had cancer. He's so old. Poor baby. Little kittens. I can't even remember the last time it was that I even even like had like a cat around like just to stroke and talk to. I think it may have been when I was in Orkney, and there was a cat that was giving a tour guide, like a tour of the place. So naturally, we took him up on the offer. What's up there? Jerry's neighbour is Kaliko Kitten, who I call Smudgy Cat, because she took photos of the pair today. Quickest way to the other side of the storage facility. Straight through the wall. I think concrete is down one. Yeah. That should be enough. Have the kittens been playing, do they play and cuddle up with Junior, or do they just steal his bed when he's not looking? Okay, we go over to the water pump thing, and from there we'll run a power line up to where we just were. Neptune is obsessed with Junior. Let's go. Those are all playing together. I posted the pic. Oh, we've got no. Hang on, 2 seconds. We'll just get somewhere relatively safe. There's probably not it, but you know, we have kittens to see. Oh, look at that baby. The colours. Oh, you just want to cuddle up with them. This is Old Man Cat and Jerry and Smudgy Cat. Is this Mr. Sock's friends that he plays out with all day? This is Old Man Cat, is it? And Smudge is playing on the gate on the other side. Oh, all beautiful kittens, though. Look at their little faces. I love that one. And there's my sleepy butter with Chips just behind. Chips is doing a lot of this now. Since I showed her she could go under my jacket. Look at that. Cheeky face. So there is a fluffy cat nearby who I call Big Fluff. Now, question. Can anyone remember? Why not? That way. Cave. A cave full of spiders, run away. There probably was an easier way of getting power up here. That way. Let's get to the road. Oh, great. They just spawned in. That just happened. Ooh, there's a sparkly thing over there. Am I kind of going over there? Oh, there's a ridge over there. So on the mum's estate, there is a lot of black cats. So every black cat is not Sugi. I call pickle. Which way am I going? Right, we need to get a bit high here. Grab the blue thing though. Oh, lovely kittens though. Minty that I used to have when I was at when I was at school. She used to sit next to me on the chair, but she would sit like a human. This is probably the worst way I could have brought this power line up here, but you know, it's temporary until we build the resource network. Slide up. Oh, 2 seconds. Ah. No, don't die, don't die. No. Oh, bugger. Not good. Rotate, thank you so much again there. 28 months of madness. Was that it's that time of the month again. Lots of love to the best friend in the crazy community. Thank you so much there, Royalty. As you can see, I never go out quite out to thank all of you nutters, but thank you so much again for 28 months of madness there, Royalty. Oh, bugger. Falling down the hole. Thank you so much, guys. No, I should let it recharge. Only hope that you enjoy all of this madness. Enjoy watching my slow / possibly fast descent into madness. And you enjoy all the weird games that I bring you. Oh, good. Oh. How would I survive that there? come. And power cable. I'm still waiting for Twitch to allow me to... it always curses you, doesn't it, there, Chrissy? CGD has popped a picture of his... That's the thing as well, CGD. We need regular puppy videos and pictures. 2 seconds, we will jump over to Discord. Scroll down. Oh, look at that baby. The fluff bulb. What is it with cats and boxes? You buy them a big expensive toy, and the cat just, yeah, I like the box. Is it broken there, CGD? Look at that little face, though. You just tickle that little kitten there. Ooh, we have one there. Ooh, what's that there? It's in case of if it fits, it sits. It's like that thing about you know, our cat's liquid. It's so good. I don't know how you managed to find these emojis so quickly. You're definitely in charge of emojis, Royalty. I can never find. It takes me ages to faff around going into the menu to find them. So now you got these ones here, little babies. At least we're keeping it clean this week. Talking about the lovely kittens. Unlike last week. Ah, we made it. Alright, let's put a power cable there. Okay, this thing is now doing something. So you're a clean lady. Okay, so does that activate them and now I can build these other doodads on here? Okay. We'll figure I'll just ring out here. Oh, there's a ton of these nodes here. So I just pipe all this up then? Is that what I'm doing here? Now I did read that nitrogen gas doesn't require you don't have to worry about pumping it up. Good to gas. The one in the box is half really cool. He's a big boy. Big fluff balls. My two cats, Minty and Susie, they never got that big. So just attach a pipe to there. Oh no, we got all the way up here and we didn't bring plates with us. Back to base. Oh, the bane of my life is these bloody metal plates. Oh, look at that. The resource node is right next to that pylon over there. It's just typical. We'll have that whilst we're here. had a single bed, and he took up the. Well, you do know that any bed belongs to the cat. The cat only merely allows you occasionally to use it. So by the recently bought a double, and now I can sleep comfortably at night. Well, at least for now, anyway, till the cat decides that he wants the whole bed. But my cat Minty, she used to like lie in my arm, like on top of the bed. She said like she would sit there for a couple of hours, and then she would get up and she would go and do her own thing for the rest of the night. Stick this hard drive into the thingamajig when we get down here, because that'll work in the background for us as well. Hard drive, scan that. Oh, we might as well do that whilst we're here as well. Where's the workbench? There we go, get one of those. Okay, let's go get... Oh, what did I say I need? Metal plates, that was it, metal plates. Take 2 stacks just to be sure. It's like, good night, it's time for... time to get to sleep before the cat kicks you out of bed. No worries there. Well, thank you for coming in there, mate, and thank you so much as well for sharing all the kitten pictures with us. You have a good night there, mate. Behave yourself. Let's jump through here. We're gonna... Oh, I don't know, maybe we might be able to build a ladder. Might be able to build a ladder. We'll just get there, and it was heavy duty plates, not the basic plates. That'll just be our luck. But whatever we do for those frames, we're gonna have to do it round here, because this is where the castings, because it needs castings, that's where they're made. See, how far away? 500 meters that way. Recharge. And away we go. Eventually we'll do a proper power grid. I think we should probably get like factories for everything in place before we like calculate doing a big power grid that way. Because I definitely want like a control room where I can turn factories on and off, or cut power to the entire like map, basically. All the power out. One point of failure, because what could possibly go wrong? Welcome back there, Royalty. Well, Chrissy just agreed whilst you were away there that he was going to he's going to get you some homemade Yorkshire puddings. He's going to do. And some nice thick gravy for you getting back from work, because he thought that would be a nice special treat for you coming back. But I can't remember if I was supposed to say that or not, if it was supposed to be a surprise. I can't remember what Chrissy said now. I may have just blown the surprise. Yeah, you look forward to that there when you're getting back there, because it'll definitely be ready upon your return. Yeah, getting mad with power. Yep, see, I've got witnesses. See, JD heard it. We made it back. Press the B button. B for bright light is what I assume it stands for. Is that another node there? That node? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Was it definitely deserve it after he cooked for the thingy for the other day? I'll stop this bloody stutter one of these days. JD, thank you so much as well there. JD gifted a sub to the madman known as Chrissy. Oh, I didn't know what the hell happened on the screen there for a second when that flashed red. Thank you so much again there, JD. As it is massively appreciated what you guys do. Thank you so much again there, JD. The official madman. Oh, hang on.
8.
All hail the mighty 8. There's a new version of that as well, isn't there? Oh, and we hear the sound of Sage and Onion. He was a good boy. I say a little Sage and Onion. He was I used to love. I've told you before, like sneaking up behind him because he couldn't see behind himself because of his hair. And I used to tap on his shoulder, and he nearly used to do a somersault in the air. And then he'd like stamp his feet and he'd go off squawking. He was a good little boy. We'll make this tidy at some point in the far distant future as well. Notice I say far distant future. Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. 9, 8. I'm going to have to do go and do some action. No, rotate. Just phone in sick. I'll write you a note. It's fine. Okay, that is all the gas. Okay, how much do these things produce at a time? Does it tell you? Not really. Maybe as this tells you? Yeah, well, just because I've got it in my inventory, let's just stick it in there. But have a good night there, Roti, and thank you again for the 28 months of madness. And we'll catch you later on. You mean to tell us all about the Yorkshire puddings that Chris is making for you? We'll need some photos. And which is going to be the best way to go back? We need to get the pipe needs to go over there. I bet we don't have enough materials to make a temporary bridge. Cycling through the menus there. Actually, no, we might, you know, we might get away with this, you know. A temporary path. Exactly, it's Sunday. It's definitely the day for Yorkshire puddings. You guys are going to get us into some serious trouble. I don't know what you mean, Chrissy. How could he think such a thing? People can get that to go down to there. Well, come on. There we go. Oh, the man thinks finished researching. What's it there? Okay, good night again there, Calzo. Yeah, thank you again for coming in and joining the madness. And again there for sharing the pictures of the little babies. But you have a good night there, mate. Ooh, almost fell off the edge. That's it. This will definitely 100% not be a permanent feature. I just need to get the nitrogen over there just so we can start experimenting with it. So has anyone got anything fun planned then for your Sundays? Oh, that's not good. That was definitely a sausage coming back. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Right, where's the end of that pipe? And I press 6. Connect that to there. No, one thing I'm going to try and do tomorrow is watch the next episode of Ring of Power. That is definitely on my to-do list for tomorrow. I watched the latest episode of what the hell do you call it? What the hell do you call it? Lower Decks. Okay, if you're not watching Lower Decks, everybody, it's brilliant. Last week's episode wasn't brilliant. It wasn't that good. I would say that was the weakest of the entire series. But back to their normal type of chaos today. Celebrating nephews. Oh, more birthday parties. JD. Let's just bring that to there. No plans for tomorrow. Just see what chaos unfolds. Yeah, that was last week's one with the exocomp thing, whatever the hell it was called. I felt that one was a bit of a weak episode compared to the normal outputting. Oh, we've run out of thingamajig. Alright, let's go back to base and let's get some of that. I also, JD, after you identified one of the animated, one of the animated cartoons that I was looking for on YouTube, I was able to find the movie, which is the movie is what I had on VHS, and I wound up watching it before I went to bed. I'll try and remember to share a link after the stream to it on the to the movie on the Discord. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, copper sheets. That's what I want. Copper sheets. We'll see if those computers are finished manufacturing as well. But now we still need to figure out what is that other anime that I watched as a kid, like proper anime, and the mystery book. It's like hive mind activate. I'll take a few extra bits of plastic just in case. And better take some more sheets. And we'll go around the back and we'll get some more concrete. Because we're going to have to build a temporary platform to make some... what do you call it? To put one of these blender things. Actually, should we get the materials to make a blender? We need to figure out how to actually make whatever it is that we're making. So let's just go back to the codex and see if we can piece together what we actually need. So we need fused frames. One spreadsheet. So fused frame requires 150 and 25. And that is one of the heavy frames, which are a pain in the ass to make. It requires castings and gas. Yes, I spilled nitrogen. That's what I'm going with anyway. All that to generate one of those, and a blender can throw them out. Actually, I'll write down that as well in a blender. Blender. Okay, so we've got the castings. That's not an issue. The gas is not an issue. This is what's the issue. Oh, crap! You need steel bloody thingamajigs. Oh, and screws. How many screws is that going to need? Right. Decisions. How many does a standard one of these produce per minute? 2 per minute, if it ideal conditions. I'm debating whether or not to run it off the existing factory we have for heavy modular frames. And we beef up that factory and break it off into a blender back at the main base. If we can double production at our current modular frame factory, we can add on the extras, build a second floor to produce the extra equipment. That's probably going to be our best bet, because I don't fancy building a heavy modular frame facility on top of that jungle. I think we're better off transporting the gas over to there. What else do we need? Castings. Yeah, we can break castings off and send those along to that factory. Yeah, I think that's going to be my best bet. Let's go and evaluate the other factory then and see. Or should we'll get the pipe and we'll bring it across to where it's going to have to go. And then we'll stick the blender right next to it. We'll build like another platform out in front of it, and then we'll split. So half of the line will go into the blender, and half the line will go into the thingamajig. That's the plan. What do I do? Yeah, that factory over there, the one that's just standing up, that's the one that we're going to fiddle with. Oh, one thing I still haven't had a look at yet, I don't know if you guys have, just going back to like the cartoony things. On Netflix, a cyberpunk one has popped up, and I still haven't. I've only seen the thumbnail for it. I still haven't given it a go, so I don't even know what style it's in. Or if it's it might even be in English, I don't know. Where we're going? Right, follow the pipes. Follow the pipe. Was this episode about DS9? That I think was the week before, because I think it was the DS9 episode. Then it was the Owl People episode, and then today's episode was a like holodeck adventure. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to say any more than that. There we go. Run this pipe down here, we'll get it turning. I'm assuming this is all fully pressurized. Yeah, look at that, filling up. There's a section 31 bit towards the end. Ooh, you can tip them down. Oh, I didn't know that. Oops. Oh, that adds new dimensions of madness. This pipeline is technically miles away from where it needs to be output, but it also has to go past the castings facility. Right, let's just take this along the road, but try and keep it a bit high so we can still get the truck underneath it. Yeah, he goes off script on the holodeck adventures because he's transporter clone. It didn't make it. Oh, this piping is an absolute mess. But eventually we will replace all of this with the the skylines, these things that you can see up there in the top there. But for now, this will do. Yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going, just over there. leave that just there. So the gas should be here. Yep, the gas is here. And this is the factory that we need the double production on. Oh, I don't know how the hell we're going to look how little is coming through. Are those charged? Are they supercharged over there? Alright, we need to overhaul all of this. This is going to have to be made to Mark 5. Oh, there must be a mixture, because look, that it really widens out over there. Are any of these overclocked? Oh, by the looks of it, they are. Maybe it's just this one. Okay. What? That's only producing night. Oh, this must be a crap node. Yeah, impure. 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 Hang on, this is impure, this is impure. Wait. Take one of them. Right, let's go get some materials and we're going to upgrade all of this. So, it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 brain slug shards. And a whole load of thing we wanted. I'm not the only one that just saw that flying through the air, yeah? Did you kick it again? I have words with you, mate. That should be enough. Yeah, I definitely want to watch them, but I still need to watch Beyond Discovery Season 1 first though, don't I? I've got computers coming in there. But I came over here for a crystal oscillator, didn't I? I don't know if I just need one. Yeah, I just needed one. Yeah. Have a good night there then, Chrissy. Maybe we'll get those Yorkshire puddings prepared. I assume that's where you're going. But have a good night there, Chrissy. And give us a shout when you know what the score is for Tuesday. If you're up for a multiplayer game, and let us know which game you fancy playing. We'll have a bit muck around for a couple of hours. But you behave yourself, Christy, and we'll catch you later on. Oh, stuck. Fingers crossed everyone feels better. Yeah, everyone's got plague. Chrissy spread the plague to everybody. Can't take him anywhere. Upgrade all of these lines here. Oh, we didn't bring the power shards. Yeah, Season 2 Discovery, Tide of the Strange New Worlds. Yeah, that's what I'd heard. I think it was yourself that told us. So I need to see that first then before I watch that one. take out bloody Paramount Plus though, won't I? Too many streamers. I think you can get like a month's trial though, can't you? On Paramount Plus. Like, take out the trial, binge watch it. Okay, they're all flowing into there nicely. Let's just... upgrade there. Upgrade there. Any more item elevatory things here? Oh, this is going to be a pain in the arse, isn't it? These upgraded. Over there. Season 2 of Strange New World starts next year, so I've got time to catch up on those. We've still got there's like a few that we've got like saved on the Skybox thing as well that we need to get through. Because we've got that last season of Westworld even still to watch. I'm not really looking forward to watching the Westworld one. Season 1 and 2 I liked. Season 3 it's kind of like went down a bit. So it's kind of like put me off from like just not being interested enough to watch like the next season. You know, this little loop that we've got here is completely unnecessary. It's just because we don't do storage here anymore. So we might as well clear some space, and maybe this is where we'll put the blender. I got that'll do. Which one's Hellraiser? I think which one's that one? I know the name, I just can't picture it in my head. Have I seen them once? Let's just increase production speed here, shall we? You know, the spice must flow. Don't think the factory's very far away, though. Yeah, I knew it was quite close by. Okay. The one with the pit. Ah, right now, I don't think I've seen that in its entirety. But I definitely have seen. So I can see now in my head. I know the character you're talking about. I can't quite remember. It must have been a long time ago, possibly the 90s. Maybe it's when I seen at least part of that. Right, this factory's being let down by screws. Iron is not coming in fast enough. Okay, let's put these here. We will then go and get we'll go get some power shards. From the 80s, I definitely would have seen it, as at least part of it in the 90s then. Actually, I do remember bits of it. Slide down here. I don't often do, as I said before, I don't often do the horror films. The ones I sort of like highlight is, of like, well, recent horror films anyway, is Devil's Pass, although it does have like another like weird name, and As Above, So Below. But the reason I like that As Above, So Below is because I've actually been to the catacombs and been like on the tour in them. How many did I say I need? 11. Yeah, well, let's be lazy. Can I get down there? There we go. I don't think, I know As Above, So Below was on Amazon, but I don't think it is anymore. I think we're going to have to go and find some more iron, you know. There is just not enough from this site. But if we conveyor belt some of it over to here. Gives 150. 150. What's that? 400, 500, 600 units. It's still, it's not bunching up, is it? There's like a little load balancing thing as well. Is it doing it right? I don't know if I built this one as well as I did the coal one. Okay, let's see what happens when it gets further down the line. Right, so it's backing up there, but this one doesn't appear to be backing up. That needs 75 a minute. Is it getting 75 a minute? What's it there? Yeah, it's a good movie, the As Above, So Below one, yeah. Just like one of those like super low budget films as well, isn't it? Actually, Devil's Pass one is also like a really like one of those like low budget type ones as well. It's just weird, those iron ingots look shinier than what they are normally. And that's working at 70-odd%. What's this one producing? That's producing sheets. It's always the sheets that let us down, isn't it? That's working at 50%. What's this one producing? Screws. Yeah, we just need more iron. We just don't have enough. Right, this thing's working fine. It's actually backed up, so it's not going to be too much of an embuggerment to break this into two. It's the iron side of it which is the problem. How much does this need in that minute? That needs 15 of those a minute. And how many does this produce? 20. Right, so no, it's not quite there. But we're still going to have to break it apart. Right, I'm just going to just take out that for a minute. And that. Then no, that's not it. Split it is what I want. There we go. And then we'll put the blender in this bit here. And then we're going to have to just build double up on all the facilities above it. If we stick... what do you call them? What's this one doing now? This is 94%, so this is not doing brilliant either, to be honest. We're producing them, so we have to double up on that. It still comes down to how much iron can we get in. Some more iron just on the other side of that rise there. Which bit we're going to have to feed that into here. Alright, let's just do that now and just see how that affects the throughput here. Let's go and see how many nodes there are. Oh, hang on, is that 3 nodes there as well? That iron. Alright, right, there's 3 nodes here. We'll cap those and we'll send it straight up there. Yeah, 3, right. Production. 3 of those. The ritual. No, I've not seen that one either. It's on the very rare occasion that I'll watch like the horror films and what have you. I think there's only a handful that I actually even own. Which one's that about though? There they are. Want some frames. And 6 portable miners. It has some Nordic mythology. Oh, does that mean the monsters will be in my Vaesen book then? Oh, autosave. We're going to change the time on that, weren't we? At like 10 minutes intervals instead of 5. some Firewatch there. Oh, on a side note, we've made a decision for a special night in November. One of the night is going to be for point and clicks. It's going to be another Grim Fandango long play. That might go to like 3 in the morning, maybe. Four friends go camping in Scandinavian Forest. One after another, their friends die. Is it the Hillbillies? Tucker and Dale strike again. Invalid placement? What? What's wrong with her? We have to take those out now. Didn't have to do that before. Of course, Tucker and Dale versus Evil is just a masterpiece. $120. 120, yeah, this is the better node, isn't it? 120. Merge. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to run it up here to go to there. Actually, it's 4 British guys that go to brave the Nordic wilderness. I take it some beastie takes a liking to them. Merge. Split. That should provide even-ish distribution. Now we just need to put some power lines down there. And see if that makes it happy. Yeah, if you can stick a link to the trailer up there, JD, that would have a spy. Is it on any of the streaming platforms? Yeah, exactly, it's a season for horror. Oh, did I tell you about what my next door neighbour accidentally did to us? We were watching, it was a couple of years ago. It was like quite a few, but before I was streaming or anything like that. It was Halloween night. And of course we're watching a horror film. We were watching... Oh, what the hell do you call it? Cabin in the Woods. We were watching that one. First time I'd seen it. And there was a jump scare. It's on Netflix, is it? Oh, I'll definitely have a spider then. But there was a jump scare, and the jump scare happened, and at the exact same time, in the middle of the night, it must have been about 1 o'clock or something in the morning, our next door neighbour turned their let the dog out for to go in the garden, and they turned the light on at the exact moment this jump scare. When that comes on, it puts a glow through the window here, and then he had a bloody heart attack. What we got here? They're now backing up, which is what we wanted. We've had success. As long as they're wedged. As long as they're wedged like that, it's all good. So how's this producing here? Right, this is producing at 100%. Good. Oh, Mr. Ross, what's that? I've seen which one of the films there, Mr. Ross? Oh, I'm gonna just do something here again. Cabin in the Woods one. Oh yeah, it's not like a full-on horror film, no, but you know, I don't remember which bit it was, because that's like the first and last time I think I've seen it. Definitely not to the like I would say the horror levels of like you would get like, As Above So Below. That one I think is a lot higher. Let's make this blender, shall we? Actually, we want a manufacturer, a blender, some of that. Probably want another couple of foundries. So smelters even. I don't really know what we're going to need here, but I'm just going to gamble. That's what I need. Bit about horror films and what have you. Can you guys remember back to when the Blair Witch Project came out? I remember watching this thing, and there was like you know, obviously you know, the Americans got to like they're got to be like so dramatic about everything, and they're showing like they're all in tears and crying and what have you. It's like, oh fucking hell, it's not that. That one's not like scary like that. A big metal pillar. That should be high enough. Big support. There we go. I don't know how much space we're going to need, so I'm just going to make a 10 by 10 grid and we'll just take out whatever we don't need. There we go. What we got there? That's close enough. We'll manipulate more as and when we need it. Oh yeah, we're going to go and build. But let's go and gather up the materials that I think we're going to need to at least get started on some of this production. Even if the first lot is not efficient, as long as we're producing something, that's the key. which one's that there, JD? It's been a long. I've seen possibly 2 Chucky films. Pet Sematary, I've not seen that one. Critters, I think I've seen Critters, because that one's another like is that from the approximately the 80s. And I had the option to get home afterwards because I watched the films with Fern the Great. Oh, I think I remember it. Graveyard or a Pitch Black Forest. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that one one time as well. What was the name of like the weird horror movie that oh, what the hell's his name? Peter Jackson made, like before The Frighteners. Because that's like that's more of a comedy, to be fair. Oh, sorry, Radio Control. I came over here for Radio Control units, didn't I? How many do I want? 5. Split. Put there. Like Critters 1 and 2 and 3 are from the or 80s, 90s, yeah. $25 motors. I'll just take that stack of 31. I would also like some castings. Actually, I also want some of these heavy thingamajiggies. That should cover me for that. What else did I say I wanted? Castings. Reinforced plates. Oh, and rotors. We didn't get the rotors. Yeah, Brain Dead. I think that's the one. Too many rotors, but it doesn't matter. We'll put the rest into storage. Oh, let's take some AI limiters. Is it AI limiters? No, it's lightning connectors we want. Yeah, lightning connectors. Oh, what about you guys? My neck is killing me right now. Oh, we also need some of those. Right, that should do us for bits and bobs. Let's just go back again before we get too far and get some more thingamajigs. We were gonna just thinking about like I'd say it's not actually a horror film, but The Frighteners. Just going back to like Peter Jackson was there. We were gonna watch that a couple of weeks ago, and we don't know whether or not it's the Blu-ray player is starting to act up, or it's the disc itself. We just couldn't get to play. We ended up giving up because it's not on the streaming things. Well, not like on the Netflix or anything like that. You know, could pay for it, but not when I've already got the bloody Blu-ray. For a second there, I thought they weren't there. Let's just trash that, and that. Yeah, that should be alright. No, I've not seen the Saw ones. That falls for me. That falls under the type of the type of horror that I don't like. So I've not seen those ones. Heard about them. Isn't one of the theories supposed to be that it's the grown-up version of him from Home Alone? Like when he turned into a full-on psycho. Let's put this blender down here. Let's upgrade these pylons. Because I think we're going to need it. That might be a fan theory. Let's see, press 6. Run power to there. Sorry, industrial parts. Oh, Craig, we need to build one of these facilities for each of these things. Oh, man. Oh, there's so many factories we need to build. Batteries. Oh, what are we doing with bloody batteries? What else do they require? Batteries. Sulfuric acid. Actually, the sulfur's not far from here, to be honest. What else that requires? And castings. Yeah, that, we might be able to tackle that on, you know, on the side, you know. And water. We just need... Oh, do we have the recipe for wet concrete? Because then we can dispose of the water. Because you can't just pump it back into the ocean, apparently. So this also produces uranium cells. Oh, this is going to be this new machine is going to be ridiculously critical going forward, isn't it? I think we're going to have to make maybe 2 more castings factories. Because that one's already maxed out. That requires heat sinks, rubber, which we've got tons of. Wow, does that require water? Okay, maybe we could change some of these factories then, because if that produces water, if a recipe produces water and this one needs it, then we can have those chained together. But is this that we want? So we want heavy frames coming in. And we've got the castings, which we will sort out in a minute. And the gas. Let's bring the gas down here now. Press the 8 button. Okay, ingredient number 1. Okay, that is now pumping into there. Oh, look at that. Have you guys, just talking about other TV series and what have you guys seen the Book of Boba Fett yet? Because we like just recently watched like again, we binge watched again The Mandalorian, and we haven't got to that one yet. And I think there's like another couple of other series as well that we have to watch. Yeah, I've seen that one, yeah. So many series on the to-do list at the minute. Is that the castings? Yeah, that must be the castings. tell you what, let's just fix this whilst we're thinking about it as well. Ah, that's the one, yeah. Is he the guy from the Rogue One? Yeah, that was the one from that one, yeah. Rogue One is the best of the current generation of Star Wars movies. Because the Skywalker-y ones, you know, the main characters in it, honestly I didn't give a damn about. It was almost like fan fiction. And the solo one, yeah, let's just not discuss that one, shall we? And down we go. Is that true? Yeah, it's not. It's like every film that what's her name's in from Game of Thrones, it's just like by default, it's just awful. She's not a good actress. I don't know what people like obsess about her. She ain't that good. I'm convinced that the only reason that people like her is because the very first time anyone ever saw her, it was in a scene in Game of Thrones. Okay, this is now producing. Wow, how many castings made it here already? Bloody hell. Okay, this is not producing efficiently, not by any stretch, but at least we're getting something out of it. Merge. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay, this is good though. The fact that it immediately fired up and started working, so we have one fused frame, only 10 million more to go. That's the one, JD. My neck is aching. Okay, castings are coming in smooth, but are they coming in at 75 per minute is the question. Without having production on this, and that produces 1 per minute. How many does this actually need per minute? 1.5 per minute, of course. And this thing's only working at a fraction of its capacity. been held up by those two production queues. So screws. We need screws. Tons of screws. Right, hang on. How is ore production going? Okay, let's build another one of these on top of there. Delete that, and delete that. We will get... That'll do. Okay, we will split that line there. We will get an elevator. This is going to be a real mess. It's going to look absolutely horrendous. And this one is producing screws, yeah? Yeah. Actually, that's really tight. How am I going to get those into there and into there? Because that's a splitter. How many does this need a minute? That needs 90 per minute at the moment. And this thing only produces 50. 75. 100. Okay, right. Plan B. So prioritize into there. Actually, we'll change that to a smart one. Nope, I'm going to need that to go forward just a smidge. Okay, let's get some power up here. Whose idea was this anyway? Right, that's producing 50. This one here should be producing just enough to satisfy this one here. How many screws does this one take? This one requires 100 per minute. $100 per minute. Okay, this is starting to look a bit better. Remember, all of this is only going to produce. How many did I say this thing needed just to work at baseline? 1.5 a minute. See, 3 per minute. If that is 1.5, that means the rest will go that way. So now that needs 300 screws a minute. Okay. Let's double up on this one. Then we want a merger. Nope, that's a splitter. A merger going into there. Power cable going in there. A neck piece on there. One of them into there. Oh, that's convenient. Right, that'll fill up there for a moment. Another one of them. Oh, this is totally messed up, isn't it? And then into there. Put a merger there. That can go into there. Can we get a splitter in there, or is it too close? It's too close. Knock those out there. Take that out there. No, too close. All right. Conveyor splitter. And another splitter. Take that to there. Bring this down here and plug it into there. Alright, does that make sense? Going to produce 60. Right, if that's the case, just max out both of them. Okay, please tell me this is producing 300 screws a minute. I don't think it is, you know. Still falling short on screws. Castings are backing up. How's this thing doing? Right, this is working at 100%, so it's just getting its 90. We should be right if this is producing 100 a turn. I bet I don't have the tools to make a smart doodad. Yes, I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Yeah, look, I'm short. Is that an AI limiter? The one that looks like it's starting up. Right, let's go fetch a stack of those. Because then that will give us a little bit. It'll give us 10 extra once saturation has occurred. AI limiter. One stack of those, please. I hope you've all been paying attention because there's going to be a test at the end. Actually, what time is it in reality? 11. I thought it would at least be by 1 o'clock by now. You never know, we might just be able to get away by these couple of extras and then the overclocking. We might get away with not having to build like a massive like secondary facility. Let's click on there. That's got 1.5 a turn. 30 odd percent. Jaffa, welcome in there, mate. What sort of trouble are you getting yourself up to? We're deep in calculations this evening. 125, that's 3... No, that's not 300. Ah. Right, I need to get rid of this anyway. Oh, I've been playing with the landlord all night. What had you broken? Screws to go that way, and then I want overflow to go that way. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Then I put a merger here, and that's there. But also been doing some DIY for him. Then he came round for a drink. Actually, been painting the town red, is it tonight? A good friend as well as landlord in town. Oh, well, that's good then. That's our landlord. They refuse to spend a penny on anything. They're really, really crap. Production is at 60 odd percent. I'm gonna need more screws. More screws. Yeah, the like I said, for 5 years, the heating hasn't worked properly, and the response that we got from them was, "Oh, worked fine when we live there." Let's just put that there, because of course our landlord doesn't believe in wear and tear. Oh, hang on, that's not right, is it? What is it? Hang on. Now, what have I done here? Splitter. Yeah, that's a splitter. Right, you know what? Let's just delete that. Is that the wrong way around or something? Oh, that's the wrong way around. There we go. Is that right? Good, low rent and pays out there. Notice the add-on to add-on? Oh, you mean the farming sim mod? You mean? That's what you mean. Yeah. So I was going to quickly rattle those off after the stream yesterday. So that truck is really easy to produce for me now because I've got just a template where I can do it in a few seconds. Have you given it a go in your world yet? How am I going into there? Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Why have they stopped? Oh, what have I done here? Oh, yeah, we've done that. Nope, there's a hiccup. What have you broken? Right, that's going to produce 50. So 125, 250, 300. This one produces 90 and excess 10. I'm beginning to think though. Should have maybe. I mean, this is what's slowing this one down here. Right, what's this producing? Frames. 7.5 a minute. It needs 7.5 a minute to produce 5 a minute. Oh, and, oh, this thing needs 15 a minute. Can I win? Okay, we need 2 of these then. How am I going to fit rod production into that? I need to double that though. That's now where bottleneck is this. Oh, where am I going to build it? Oh, you're on the console version. Oh, hashtag blame Chrissy. And was it there? Yeah, as soon as Ada spots you. How am I going to squeeze this into here? I forgot to mention that. Well, if you get it on PC, it's there. That wants to go halfway back onto here just to get some form of symmetry. Not that I think it matters at this stage. This mess that we made. Alright, this is going to produce... Oh, hang on, what's the alternative recipe? No, I don't... Rubber... It would take too much to get rubber here. Yeah, it would take too much to get rubber here. Okay. Merge. There's the output. I just don't know how the hell I'm going to get input into it. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, that's still not right. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I see what I've done wrong here. Right, delete everything that we just made. Okay, yeah, that was wrong. Right, this is right. Yeah, so that's working at 100% to produce. That needs 15 of those a minute, and this thing produces 5. Oh, this is gonna take forever. How are we gonna squeeze all this into here? Looks like the screw situation I think is possibly solved. It's the modular frames. If we need 15 of those a minute. I'm thinking that screw production is going to have to change again. So have you tried this one before as well, Jaffa? my currently obsessed game. Obsessing over. Let's have a little think here. Let's have a little look at this as well, now that this is working. So there's a spinny thing on the top. Is Mystical played it? I spent half the time calculating everything in my bloody spreadsheet I've got at the side here. Full of calculations. All those screws though need to go into one central bit. How do I do this? With the tiny amount of space that we have available. Okay, we'll raise those up one. Then we'll bring them here. Then we're going to take some floor plates. Then we're going to get a merger. And get back on the pipe, back on the pipe. Right, that didn't work quite as planned. I was hoping that was going to go straight into there, but it didn't. But now that it's in place, I might be able to do it the other way around. Delete. Yeah, that worked. Oh, right, that's not straight. That there. Ah, it's just not quite right. We cannot win here, can we? Let's just erase these ones. Then see if we can get away with putting a merger right in there. Nope, that's wrong. No. Merger right. Kind of want it as tight as we can get it. I can find a spot to land on. Please let me do this. No, it won't. It's too close. It's like one unit too close. Okay. Possible success. Then we want to go press the 5 button, bring that down to here. Oh, no, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Smart splitter. Then press the 5. Yeah, it's close enough. And then we connect that to there. Okay. Then that comes into there, so that equals none. Oh, whose idea was this? overflow. Screws. Go. Right. Now this machine will fill up. Once this gets 500 in it. Oh, easy guy. Welcome in, easy guy. And look, he's flipped it, everyone. Thank you so much, easy guy, for the raid there. Welcome in, everybody. And thank you for the follow there, little. I can't really speak, can I? little bud at 8 there. Thank you so much for the follow there as well. Easy guy, thank you so much for bringing in all the nutters there this evening. And welcome in, everybody. We are on Satisfactory again. Oh, hang on, is my thing? Oh, right. Yeah, Streamlabs is definitely broken. Right, I'll have to fix that. 2 seconds. Actually, I'll do it manually now. Easy guy. There we go. Yeah, someone got one of the bots, but I will have to investigate that later. But thank you so much again, easy guy, for the raid there. Oh, are you off to bed now then, JD? Well, have a good night there, mate. And thank you so much for coming in, and also thank you so much as well for the gifted subs as well. JD, it is massively appreciated. You're the crazy guy known as JD. But you know what? Just for everybody coming in, actually, I can press the button on my stream deck, which should make it all happen. There we go. We'll pop these other shout outs in there. Guys, if you're not already following these nutters here, JD and Easy Guy, please jump over and give them a follow. They're all complete madmen. But have a good night there again there, JD. But welcome in, everybody, though, as well. We are on Satisfactory this evening, and we are trying to make a vaguely efficient factory for producing the fused things, which we're just learning how to create right now there. And I don't know what that jingle was, because I can't see what it is on the screen. Does Ada have any notes for it? I don't know what that jingle means. Is that the YouTube one? Oh, I don't know what that jingle was. I couldn't see underneath the thing there, but whatever it was, thank you for anybody that did something. I had no idea what happened, but thank you in advance. Oh, here we go. We're starting to get a few of the other shout-outs in there. We've got Mystical in there as well. Another one for the Crazy Easy Guy. Mr. Smith as well. Doesn't get much more bigger troublemaker than that, Mr. Smith. Oh, you got no idea. But thank you, everybody, for coming over and to join in this evening's madness. I thought it was actually a lot later than what it was. I mean, I checked the clock before because I thought we were like 1:30 or something like that. It's been one of those evenings. But how far did you get tonight, there, Easy Guy? Did you get the rest of your bouncy house all built? Leave me alone. I was helping Easy Guy crash his vehicles. He doesn't need any help to crash his vehicles, that bloke. Everyone knows he's a vandal. We tonight, though, as I say, we're trying to produce to get at least 1.5 per minute of these fused frames. I think we have enough in the castings coming in. We don't have enough in the way of these heavy modular doodads coming in. And I'm trying to manipulate this like basic factory that I built ages and ages ago to do it so that I don't have to fiddle too much. And Tosk, welcome in there, mate, as well, and thank you so much for the raid there. 2 seconds, because as something has gone wrong. No, that's not how you spell it. I think that's how you spell it. I have to do this manually because normally I'd put this in automatically. But Tosk, thank you so much there as well for the raid. All the nutters coming in at once tonight. Welcome back there as well, there, CGD. I'm trying to look on there, but what were you guys playing tonight? Oh, American Truck Sim tonight. I have to get on those. I haven't downloaded the American Truck Sim yet app, but I have downloaded. I do have like installed the Euro one. Desperate to give it a go. Actually, you've got to get past those menus. Because CGT is here, you know what that means. Oh no. quick, we need to get CGT in a call so we'll get this microphone next to his knees. Just remember everyone, Mr. Smith made me do this. That's actually a really good idea, CGD. that may have to be added. But guys, once again, thank you so much there to both Tosk and to Easy Guy, both coming in with the raids together there. I hope you've all been behaving yourselves over there, keeping out of trouble, or at least as much trouble as you can get out of. Well, which one is that one there? I missed the title of the game there. Is that the... Actually, what game is that you've got up on there? Is that one of the Grand Theft Autos? It's so long since I played any of those as well. Oh, thinking of Grand Theft Auto, but not actually Grand Theft Auto. Would you guys like, for a future game, I would probably put on maybe Point and Click Night? Ellie Noir, because it's done in episodes. Would you guys be interested in that for the future ones? Was it there, Tosk? No problem there, mate. Well, you're on my automatic one, you see, so as soon as you land here, you get, well, technically most of you guys get the double, because you get the thank you that pops up on screen when you come to chat, and then about 90 seconds later, Ada puts the full shout out in for all of you guys. And I get to see some clips of all the trouble that you've all been causing. It was Need for Speed. Oh, was that a Need for Speed? Oh, that's another one. I've not played those for so long. We don't really do much in the way of racing game, like on the channel here. We need to put a few more racing games and a few driving ones in. I've got like stacks of old ones that I've never played for years. Plus, there's all the various Forza ones on the oh, what the hell? Game Pass, that's the word I was trying to think of. Oh, guys, as well, I don't know if any... I know that the prize was won, technically, but I don't know if anybody redeemed the Xbox Game Pass 2-month subscription thing. But if anyone can spell the word phlebotomum and puts it into chat, the Xbox Game Pass 2-month ultimate code will be displayed, and give it a bash. I don't know if anyone claimed it or not, but it's there. It was one, but Royalty just wanted the bragging rights that it took her 4 months to work out the magic word. New words would be new word would be good for the stream, for you to become as obsessed with it as just like yourself. Are you streaming that one again this weekend? There. Are you on with one tomorrow? I can never remember if it's every Sunday or every other Sunday. Royalty deserves it. She certainly does. After all of that, that mustn't be the right spelling. Can I get the spelling? And I'll where's the commands? Special commands. So it is PHLEBOTINUM. Type that into chat. the code will appear. I don't know whether or not it's been claimed. I've got no way to tell if it's been claimed. But if it is there, if one of you guys would like it, it has been, it is open for anyone to try it. And that's for a 2-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription thing. And I'm not just jumping around here randomly right now. I am trying to work out in my head the logistics of putting in 2 more of these. Actually, technically 2 more of this one. I think. No, I might need 6 more of these. Hang on, let's just jump over here again. Yeah, that needs 7.5 reinforced plates per thingamajig. This only produces 7.5. And we need 2 more of these, because that's 5 to the modular frames. And this needs 15 modular frames. Is that maxed out as well? Is that fully... It is. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. While you're jumping around, may I see your cup? So he did try Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Yeah, but that's one of the things I do with it, because I put it on my tablet, so that I can use the when I'm sat in the car park, I can sit and play a game for half an hour whilst I'm sitting waiting. I'm gonna put these over to here. Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 of these on top of here, and then hope for the best. This factory used to be nice and tidy, you know. Now it's an absolute catastrophe site. Easy guy, thank you so much for the for the gifted subs there. Who got the gifted ones for there? We have is that little pixel. We have Relentless, Toxic, Wolf, and Warwrath. If I can get my words out, I really can't speak at all. But Easy Guy, thank you so much as well there for the gifted subs, and as well thank you everybody for coming in and for all the gifts as well this evening. We've had gifts and subs as well from JD and from Royalty as well this evening. But thank you so much there, Easy Guy. As I keep saying to all you nutters, I never know quite how to thank you or repay you all. I only hope that you all enjoy the madness that we have here on a nightly basis. But thank you so much there. There is definitely something wrong with StreamNows because it is not propagating those messages in as well. I shall have to investigate. Everything's all gone tits up. But thank you so much there. What's that you do? It was like he donated a sub for every time you've had him in the cab. He'd be bankrupt. He's an all absolute madman. And Tosk there as well. Thank you so much for the bits there as well. It is massively appreciated. And as I say, I only hope that you all enjoy the madness that we carry out here on a nightly basis. And of course, as well, anyone that's new here to the channel. We stream every night in theme nights. Tonight is either a horror game or whatever game I'm currently obsessed with. So presently it is Satisfactory. You can see the full schedule of. Normally only have it for a couple of weeks, but I actually have the full schedule on Discord going all the way past Halloween because we've got all the Halloween specials coming up in a couple of weeks' time there. You can of course see all my other videos over on the YouTubes. Plus all the pre-recorded stuff, the other VR stuff, the drone stuff, the other weird stuff. But just we'll have some fun here and enjoy the madness in the chat. So what sort of trouble have all you guys been causing as well? And what sort of trouble do you all have lined up for the rest of the weekend? Oh, this is going to look awful because that's just there, isn't it? Merger down there. As I said, this factory used to be really nice and tidy. Now it's an abomination. More DIY for Jaffa. Okay, this is going to be more weird, but I think it'll probably work out better in the long run. No, this is going horribly screwy. Okay. Was it that had to direct easy while he was using the crane in the cab? Oh, yeah, that crane is a real killer to be put in the cab with on there as well. And CGD as well there, thank you so... Ooh, I just fell down the hole. Thank you so much as well there for the bits there. You're all absolute madmen as well there. And thank you again there for the stream, for the raid even there, and have a good night there, mate. You keep yourself out of trouble, and we'll catch you later on there, mate. But thank you again so much there, and CGD as well there. Thank you so much as well for the bits there. Right, you know, can we stick the thingamajig in as well there for we'll do two. Hang on, if I do that. T, and then I'll also stick in an exclamation mark, CG and D. We'll get both of those in there as well, if it's going to cooperate. Yep, I think it's working. But guys, please remember to jump over to these absolute maniacs. Give them a follow, and jump over there and give them as much cheek as you possibly can manage when they're live. But they're all absolute madmen. And as well there, thank you again there, CGD, thank you so much as well for the bits there. I was just about to say there as well, apart from CGD's Twitch channel there, you also have a link to his latest YouTube video, and also a link to Mini CGD's streaming channel there as well, over at Nebula Craft. So you can check out what sort of chaos and mayhem that all of them are all causing. But once again, thank you so much as well there, CGD. I say you're all complete madmen. I'm completely lost as well as to how the hell I'm going to get this up here. Does anyone have any suggestions? I've got a really bad feeling I know what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to like it. I'm going to have to break that second line and run it up here, aren't I? Oh, whose idea was this? Right, this needs to be reinforced plate to reinforced plate. Because if you use both hands, you can use the you just leave my cup of tea alone there, Mr. Smith. Is this maxed out? 7.5 per minute to 7.5. Why does this thing not work efficiently? If it's getting the 7.5 a minute. Oh, sheet production is down. Oh no, I bet this is already maxed out. It is. Hang on, that's not getting enough iron. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is already maxed out. Oh, how are we going to fit all this in? I'm going to have to destroy half of this factory and rebuild it, aren't I? Alright, just get it done. What we're going to do is we're going to make a little carousel. So those are my two producers. This isn't going to work with just two, is it? Okay. Delete. 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 I don't know how this is going to work, but it's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this junk in here, you know. Well, that went tits up straight away. Right, yeah, that's in there. It's not necessarily a good idea what I'm currently doing. Well, given the space limitations, I feel I have no choice. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. Not. Oh, no. Wrong place. Let's try that again. Okay, this should make all of these wedge up. They are, right. Limited success, everybody. One in there. One in there. There we go. And we do that there. Then I want to get a splitter. Like this wasn't messy as it is. Get a splitter on there. A doodad on there. And a thingy what's it on there. Then realise I've done it all backwards. Oh, hashtag blame Chrissy. And CGD, once again, thank you so much again there for the bits. You're an absolute madman. Thank you so much there, CGD. Let's just delete those in there. As I never know quite how to thank all of you guys for all of your support, especially with some reason to know that I'm not having too brilliant of a time of late. But thank you so much again there, CGD. I never know quite how to thank all of you guys. I say you're all complete madmen. And this doesn't appear to be working properly. Is that working? There we go. Yay. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I need to sort this out. Press the 6 button, followed by this one. I'm going to need this to do that. Was that someone giving Mr. Raven a hard time? Oh, you have to like numbers and what have you there, Mr. Smith. You do know there's going to be a test at the end of the stream, so I hope all you guys have been paying attention. My head at the minute is buried deep in the calculations. Okay, that's now coming up to here. Now these 3 machines hopefully will start filling up. Yes, they're backing up. As long as the machines are backing up, I know that they'll be outputting what we need. To a certain degree anyway. Hang on, did I say I need 7.5 of these per minute? Hang on. Let's just check something. Reinforced sheets. Oh, I know this thing's not working at high speed either, is it? I don't think I'm going to be able to build it out with this factory. I think we're going to have to build a whole new factory. We're going to have to knock this whole thing down and rebuild it, because there is just not enough space for the logistics of what we need here. We're going to be better off knocking down this entire facility and starting it from the beginning. I mean, all the resources are here, but there is just not enough space on this platform to squeeze in. The sheep production alone is going to take an entire floor. So I think I need to go away and sit and calculate exactly what we need for this. But it is producing. It's just not producing at the rate that we would like it to. And if we're going to do that, then I may as well go all out and might as well produce 5 a minute. And if we're going to go absolutely insane, then we might as well produce 3.75 a minute. Screenshot. Because I'm gonna have to sit with a spreadsheet and do this factory. And overclock everything. But yeah, this factory's gonna have to be knocked down and rebuilt. It's the only way we're gonna be able to do it. But fused frames. How many fused frames have we produced? And please tell me that we had fused frames in the catalogue. Was that the only one that gives Raven a hard time is himself? Oh, you guys have no idea the abuse from Easy Guy. Beats me up all the time. Let's just jump over to the big factory thing here. I hope that fused frames are making it into storage. That's because I paint his vehicles pink. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. We've got 23 of them already. How many did we want? Hang on. How many? What did we need fuse frames for again? It was the milestone, wasn't it? Oh, we have a hard drive to check as well. Hang on, let's just do one panel at a time. 50 fuse frames. That's not bad considering. You know what? You know what I'm going to go and do? Right, let's pull this hard drive out first. Ooh, petroleum, coke and rubber. We have tons of this left over. Sold. Right, that's one way to get rid of the petroleum coke. What did I say I wanted there? Heavy frames. Right, let's just get some heavy frames and put it into the thingamajiggy. And welcome back in there, Royalty. Oh, does that make it midnight? Oh, so it does. Are you walking home or are you getting the lift tonight? Is your friend dropping you off part way? going to take those frames. We can't afford those frames, but I'm going to take them anyway. Bouncy, bouncy. These remind me of like weirdly shaped L-core from Mass Effect. I left the Tesco's. Probably daughter. She's off for a few weeks holiday. Or does that mean the next few weeks you'll not be able to? You have to get your bike. Oh, landing. Yeah, so I'm in the right place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these up the blender right now, and then... actually, 25 and 11. We might be able to pay this milestone in about 10 minutes' time. It's bloody freezing, is it? Get your woolly jumpers out. Well, my stomach is still churning. Royalty. We've been working on a factory, but I've decided it's going to be more time effective rather than trying to squeeze in the add-ons to the factory. It's going to be more time effective just to demolish this entire factory and rebuild it from scratch. I can't squeeze in the production that we need on the side of it. It's just too tight. So it is producing the frames at least, though. If we're getting 3 of those a minute, did I say I needed 50? Let's go and investigate. I love catapulting myself off these. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Oh, we made those 100 computers and there was already 100 computers here. Alright. 100 and 1,000. So I've actually already got the pipes all lined up. Yeah, 100 of those, 1,000 of those, and 50 of these frames. And then we can get that milestone, which means that we can upgrade all the miners to level 3, which is going to solve a lot of the chokage issues. That also will unlock turbo motors and thermal propulsion rockets. And I need turbo motors for this, I need 200 of them for that, and we haven't even begun to do the nuclear stuff. I had sort of thought we were going to do nuclear stuff today, but we've kind of got distracted by trying to get fused frames and learning how to make them today. Was that nothing better than crunching leaves underfoot? Are you jumping in all the puddles on your way home as well? 29 of those in there. Right, whilst that's doing that, let's go and check. Just whilst we're waiting for 50 of those to come through the pipeline, let's go and check and see how many tickets are now in the machine. I'll take those. We'll also offload our excess inventory. Okay, sort those, pop those in there, pop them in there, pop them. Bit of them. I'll put that of the concrete. Stick those in there. They can go, they can go, they can go, they can go. Put them in there. Oh, we'll get some more fuel whilst we're thinking about it as well. And everything else is to go back upstairs. Yep, that's fine. And then the fuse frames come down this pipeline. In amongst all this. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at this. I love this, watching just all the tons of materials all just flowing down into storage. Like a really weird river. How far have you got on this one as well there, Royalty? You had any chance to have a bit of play on it? I've not been on since last Sunday. Are we... Let's go check and see what we've got here. I think we've unlocked everything apart from like a couple of cosmetic-y things. From the gift shop. That's all done. Walls. Got the walls. They're all done. These things here, we haven't got these, but that's like end game. I'll never use it for those things because it's just a waste of a ticket, really. Customizations. I need 6. We need 6 more and we have 5. Never mind. Cosmetics. Right, this is the last of the useful items. Now unlocked. Let's go get some more fuel. I think there's somewhere down here. Yeah, it's in this section. Looks like about here-ish, give or take. Petroleum. No, it's coal, isn't it? Oil. There it is. That should be enough fuel. What's that happened this week? My free time was spent on a weird. Oh yeah, you have to send us a title of that thing, or like a link to a trailer or something like that. Because if there's a weird chicken game, I want to see it. and playing 4 hours of Stardew Madness. Oh, we're going to do that again. We need to find the one where Chrissy is free as well, and we can all set the cameras up again, and we'll have a bit of play. Oh, have you already posted it on the game chat? I must have missed it. Oh, I'll jump over there and have a spy. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. I've only actually seen that once. The chicken run one. That was quite a long time ago as well. Yeah, down this way we want. Fuse modular frames. 42. Oh, we're almost there. Once we get 50. Just pace back and forth upside here. It shouldn't take too long. If we're getting 3 a minute. It shouldn't take too long. I've not seen Chicken Little. It's another one that I've not seen. How are we doing for supercomputers? We're not doing too bad for those. We need to build a proper factory to do all the circuit boards because we've got a temporary spaghetti factory up on that bit there. And we really need to build it a little bit more tidier. Why are these coming in so slowly now? Was it they forgot they made that movie? Oh, please don't tell me something else has happened to production up there. Oh, what next? Probably not getting castings. It's probably run out of castings in the buffer. What's that there? Spacebar didn't want to cooperate. Was it his favourite kind of party as a hen party, or the chaos that I used to have to deal with those back in the hotels? Yeah, the frames were short on frames. Oh, bugger. We kind of win. Yeah, we're going to need a secondary dedicated frame factory, aren't we? Alright, let's go grab couple of stacks of frames, and we're just going to feed them into the machine there manually. Like, well, one stack of... No, better make it 2. Actually, no, we'll put 4 in. Technically. This thing was still working there for a second. I thought I could almost hear it. Right, castings. Take 4 down. Let's also take a stack of them. A stack of them. How do you make up one of those again? It requires rods and sheets. Okay, let's go. Oh, has Socks come to collect you there, Royalty? He's a good kitten. None of the other cats come to greet you there, Royalty. Right, let's feed this batch into here. Yeah, I thought 200 was going to be a bit of an embuggerment. Transportation, organisation, maybe storage. Right, let's do this up here. Neptune at the door waiting for you. Good little kitten. There we go. This is one way to get the stuff into there when I can't inject the full amount quickly. But if we can just get that milestone done. Little Mars waiting for you at the top of the stairs for a hug. It's 50 castings per unit. Right, let's go and have a look and see whether or not we have... Whee! 50 fused frames is what we're going for. Fused frames. Alright, let's get that rocket away. Who here is going to gamble that we have that it's going to require multiple fused frames to make a level 3 mining rig? Let's just go and get the rest of our materials out of here. Okay, so track milestone.
Milestone reached. Turbo motors can now be constructed in order to build the latest fix-it improved factory buildings, such as the Miner Mark III. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
Whee! And then it just stops. I don't know if is this like build limit height? It can't be build limit height. We have stuff that's quite high over there. And those that are there are higher. This can't be build limit. It just stops. Right. Oh, will you live if you land on one of those? Probably it breaks your fall though. Okay, what did we win from that one? Yeah, we thermal and turbo. All right, someone keep remembering thermal and turbo. Thermal. Hit thermal. And now we can go turbo. Which is not this section, well not this next section but the one after. I think. Turbo. Spot on. Okay, ooh, how did we do them? Yes. I think that was all we unlocked, wasn't it? I think it was just 3 elements. Let's just check to be sure. Yep, just the 3 elements there. So that just leaves one more milestone, tier 8.
8.
With all of this gubbins in it. I'll add it to the track anyway. You know, we are nowhere near being able to do anything about it though. Let's see. Production. Get rid of that. 10 fused frames. Oh, I got that idea though. 3 miners, 5 supercomputers. Oh, and 3 turbo. Yeah, we're not building those today. Right, hang on, what is it? Build a turbo motor. Turbo motor requires cooling system, radio control unit, a motor, and rubber. How do you make a cooling unit then? Cooling unit requires a heatsink, plastic, water, and nitrogen. How do you make a heatsink? Aluminum sheet and copper. That's easy enough. We've got spares of that, so that's not an issue. We can produce heat sinks fairly quickly. Sounds like the rocket's coming back. Yeah, we can splice heat sinks and copper just here at the base here. Because the spares of those. What do you call a chicken that runs? Exercise. Have you been looking at Chrissy's dad jokes book again? Let's just scoot away in our doodad here. Oh, that's away. Actually, we have spare copper here, don't we? I just searched for chicken jokes. I heard the other day. Okay, we could probably... Wow, there is no space up here at all, is there? Which way do them sheets come? The sheets come down here. Was that why are chickens no good at football? Because they always foul. What we're gonna do with you guys? See, I want a smelter. I want a constructor, and I probably do want an assembler now that I think about it. I would also like a smart splitter. Organization, no, logistics even. I would like a smart splitter, a regular splitter, and a merger. Okay, let's go get this junk. I was like, oh dear Lord, what have I started? Well, it makes a change from last Saturday's conversation. Everyone had to scrub their bloody search history after that. Yeah, right, I'm gonna need some of this. I'm gonna need a bit of this. I also need some reinforced plate. I want some of those. And I would like so... Oh, reinforced plates is what I said, wasn't it? I better take some regular plates. Bouncy, bouncy. Did I take the reinforced plates? Grab those. And I would also like... I get a tab menu open. 1 AI limiter and 6 rotors. No, the descent into chaos last week. Right, let's stack those in there. I think I have enough materials to build what we need. You're very naughty boys. Okay, let's build. I'm going to fit this in. How many units do I need again? Smelter, constructor, assembler. Right. Okay, let's do this a little bit differently the way I originally envisioned it. Oh, is that a split? Oh, that's even better. Oh, right, yeah, that's fine. We're going to do it that way. Smelter. Constructor. Make copper. Make sheets. Bugger off, you. Realize that's a Mark 1 pole, and you don't have the materials to upgrade it. Yeah, I don't have the materials. Alright, let's just solve this next issue first, and then worry about that. There, we want to go logistics. Wait for the autosave. We want a smart splitter. Then I want a rig. I don't want to do that straight away. on the end of that. Then I'll take that output and put it into there. Then I want this one to be overflow, and then this one to be AL sheets. Excellent. Gonna chuck those over there. What's the difference between a straight dyslexic and a gay rooster? What websites are you on there? Oh, hang on. Does one of these have a spare power thingamajig? What's the difference then, Royalty? Right, that's going there. Then I want to get an assembler. It just fits. What's that? Where have you getting this from, Royalty? I've taken that book away. I did somewhere the other day and had to share it. Power cables. Yes, this is going to work. Okay, then I need to build a merger somewhere down here. Which is it? This one here, right? I need to now connect this to there. There you go. Spaghetti factory. Right, this is now producing heat sinks, which is brilliant. That's what we need. We need 22.5 of that a minute. It's going to get 10. But it's at least we're making a handful in the background until we can make a bigger factory. That's my theory. Let's just jump back into our little beach buggy thing here. Park it there. Deposit that, those, that. Which leaves me with those. Let's go see if the heat sinks have made it down here yet. You get like a catch net or something down there, so if I do fall off. I got heat sinks. 6 already have made it down. That's not bad. Does it produce more than 1 per sheet, maybe? Because that threw off my calculations on one of the other ones, because I wound up with twice as much materials than what I thought I was going to get. But I didn't realise it outputted 2 at a time. Oh, can't fly through that gap. Right, let's go over here, and then I'm going to nip back up to the hub. Oh, that's the rifle factory. rifle ammunition factory. Copper sheets. Well, no, this one over here. No, produces one at a turn. But, well, production's going to be crap now because the copper sheets aren't going to be coming in quite as... if I overclocked it, what would I get if I overclocked it? Right, it requires 22.5 per minute. That produces that. Right, so there's an excess of that. Because that needs 20, that makes 30. And that needs... I wish it would tell me what percentage power that would be. But if I overclock it, that's going to be the way forward on that one. Any more tickets? Those in there, sort that, sort that. So we only have 7 more of those overclockers left. So I'm going to have to maybe go on a scavenger hunt. Maybe that's what we'll do next week. Maybe we'll just try and scavenge the land for the whole night. And just try and get as many of those as we can to make as many overclockers as we can. Or by then I might have calculated the best idea for the factory of what we were trying to build today, but boxed up. It is at least still producing, it's just not as it's not producing at the same rate as what I would have hoped. But that, everybody, is where we're going to leave it today because my neck is killing. Let's just press some buttons here and go and see who is online that we can go and harass. Who have we got? What's this lad doing? I hate having to sift through the eyes to see what this person's doing. Whilst that's doing that there, thank you again so much for everyone that covered it. Thank you both Easy Guy and Tosk there for the raid. And thank you as well, Royalty, JD, and Easy Guy for all the subs as well there tonight. And as well CGD for all the bits. You're all absolute madmen, every single one of you. But thank you so much, guys. If this loads up here, I've never seen this game before, so we're going to go and see what this fella's doing. So if you can all just hang on for 2 minutes and we'll go and say hello. Press the buttons here. I've never seen this one before, so we'll go and say hello. But thank you again, everybody, for tonight. You're all complete madmen. But tomorrow night we will be back with The Witcher that we were supposed to do yesterday, but due to the fact that I hadn't done any research that I still haven't done. So I don't know, we may do something completely different tomorrow. It's all gone tits up for The Witcher. But thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.